Hello and welcome to Bell Curve Gaming, and today I'm bringing you the new Kangaskhan promo that's just been released. So, what does this Kangaskhan do? Well, for one, Colorless Energy does Split Spiral Punch, 20 base damage and leaves your opponents confused, which is a little bit meh to be honest, because we've already got Xurkitree, which for one Lightning Energy does Dazzle Blast, 20 damage and leaves your opponent confused, and this is just a one prize card Pokemon, so we're not really interested too much in his first attack. It's his second attack that makes us really happy, because for 3 Colorless Energy, Enraged Strike does 80 base damage, but if your opponent's active Pokemon is confused, then it does an extra 80 damage. So we don't really want to set it up with the Kangaskhan, we actually want to use Koga's Trap here, because we play this, it leaves our opponent confused and poison, and the 80 base damage becomes 160 due to confusion, but then it comes 170 due to poison, and if we're up against a GX Pokemon, it's suddenly chuck a Choice Band on there and we're up to 200. And then we add some Parasects to the field with Panic Spore's ability, and we're suddenly dealing massive numbers with the Kangaskhan, which makes me happy. And that's really how the combination works. So the rest of the cards here, we've obviously got Koga's Trap here. Our other non-GX attacker is Xurkitree. He provides a fantastic early game attacker. Can set up your opponent with confusion, which if they take down the Xurkitree but aren't able to use remove the confusion, we can hit back with Kangaskhan, hopefully on the next play. Because we're running Lightning Energy, we can accelerate some Lightning Energy back with the Tapu Koko, and we've also got Tapu Koko-GX that we can swing in with the Tapu Thunder GX attack or the Sky High Claws attack, depending on how the situation requires. So that's really how the deck works. Let's get started. Hello Pikachu fan 99, welcome. What do I want to do, Kangaskhan or Xurkitree? I think we'll go with the Xurkitree up front, that sounds fine by me. We'll go Kangaskhan down back. Got Lillie for turn 1, which is great. And Ultra Ball, so yeah, hopefully we can get ourselves set up pretty well here. So, we just need to find a Lightning Energy so we can Dazzle Blast. On our first turn, and we'd be pretty happy. So, fortunately, you're probably going to have the retreat out from the Jirachi pretty easily. And you're going to have tons of healing, which is unfortunate. But we'll see what we can do with this. We'll see what we can do. Don't know if Celesaur's the matchup that we're hoping for. But we shall see. At least that big heavy Pokemon, so maybe shifting out of it might be a little bit more tricky. Only going to be on energy discarding. Alright. So we definitely want to attach here first, because we can go and get energies back later. So we'll Nest Ball first. Go and get... Yeah, we do have Zebstrika. So Ditto down, that's fine. Do you want to Ultra Ball anything at this stage? Probably not, but we will Field Blower away this guy, that's fine. We'll just Lillie up for 5. Get ourselves a Lightning Energy, which is good. We'll whack Paras down, we'll whack Lightning Energy to you, we'll wait on you for a turn, we'll just hold there. So Dazzle Blast. And we'll see who you're going to swing into the active. So I'm assuming you're going to Crushing Hammer me here. Yep. Missed it. Gonna Guzma up. The Kangaskhan. Swings Celebi and Venusaur. So I think we bring this Celesaur back up, and that's how we play it here. So used a Guzma to do it, we'll use a Guzma back. We'll bring up this Celesaur to the Xurkitree. We'll chuck. I gotta be careful here. I'm gonna Ultra Ball. You're not going to be evolving anyone, but I need a stadium for when that life forest goes down. Get rid of Guzma? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We'll go and get one Parasect down. Although I think it's safer just to bring Zebstrika down, so I've got draw for a little while longer. So Zebstrika. Chuck you down as well. We're going to... I'm going to need to sprint out of this hand. Just realised that I've used my supporter for the turn. So, chuck a DCE to this guy. We will dance the ancients here. And chuck the energy onto the Kangaskhan so it's ready to go. Unfortunately, we don't get anything more to play with. So we don't have any Parasects up yet. We'll just confuse this guy and play from there. It's got the looker. Gonna heal the 20, but what we're hoping for is to now put a lot of pain on. Gotta be careful here. Let's just Ultra Ball, see if there's anything coming. A Lillie, that might be good. Tate Liza switch might be better. Yeah, that's what we're gonna play. So we're gonna run a Tate Liza switch to the Kangaskhan. Let's guarantee the Parasect, just to get him out. Perfect time for a good little sprint. Gotta be careful about discarding 2 energies because he did have energy discarding, so... Maybe I should have played the Kangaskhan down, I don't know. So do we want to inflict more damage here? Or do we want to draw an extra 5 cards? I think we'll draw the extra 5 cards. Because it's only 10 more damage that we're inflicting. Don't get another Parasect, unfortunately. Like Paras, which is what we're looking for. Here's the Floral Heal. Few flip tails. Ooh, ouch. Well, that's that Celesaur done. Plus we got a Kangaskhan, that's what we want. Alright, DCE to you. We actually don't want to sprint away this hand, we're fine with what we're doing. We'll just go with an Engaged Strike. Smack through you. Take 3 prize cards here. We could have set up a Paralyzed play when I think about it. Oh well. Bit late now. So you'll be gone, that's for sure. But with the Celesaur up here, we're hoping to put it into a lot of trouble with the Koga's trap on the next play, so put it at least under a lot of pressure. Anyway. Because we'll be hitting for 160. So here's what we're doing. We're going Kangaskhan down. We're going Choice Band this Kangaskhan. Lightning Energy this Kangaskhan. Paras down. Koga's trap. And then holding there. So just going with a nice... Engaged Strike. Smack in, hitting for 190. Get a little bit more damage on it. And force him to have to heal it this turn. Crushing Hammer. Missed it. Another Crushing Hammer. Missed it again. So you're going to have to get it out of the active or something. It's a huge amount of damage to have on it. And it's over. It's over. Wasn't able to get it out of here. There's Celesaur down. Celesaur down. Hello, Evil Ice Cream. And welcome to a mulligan. Kangaskhan. Looks like you're my first attacker. This isn't a great hand. Just throwing it out there. When my opponent decides what she would like to play, it'll be good. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to Ultra Ball for the Ditto. Just give me a choice and an extra option to get out of this hand, because this hand is not good. Maybe my opponent's not here. That's about all I can do. So she does seem like she was here on that last one. Pikarom up front. Alright, we did clutch a draw supporter, which is fantastic. Let's really hope that you don't get one shot in the first turn of the game. So anyway, we'll Ultra Ball here. We'll get rid of you two. We'll go and get Ditto down if we can. Yep, sounds good. Do we have Zebstrika here? Yes, we do. Cool. Ditto down. And we'll now Cynthia. Suck that to get rid of a Kogas to do that, but anyway. You gotta do what you gotta do. Hand dive once again, just luck out on the whole draw supporter side of things. Do want a Koko down. I mean, we don't have any energies in this card, so there's no point just the moment. Pass it over. It does suck that we might be looking at a split spiral punch to begin with, which is less than ideal. Oh, I suppose we could go with the... Ah, you're gonna hit him with Zapdos. That's probably a smart move. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Choice Band onto the Pikarom. Cynthia. I do like the NG attachments gone back there though, because I'm assuming playing Tapu Koko-GX, and I think it would have been easier to get the switch and whatnot that you needed, so if it was the other way around. Another Blitzle. Alright, well, Blitzle, he might as well go down. And we might as well GX attack, because I need more cards. I need a way to get out of this. There we go. Now we've got something that we can play, which is good. So 80 damage actually does enough. In fact, 110 does enough. So instantly attached here. I'm assuming you're... Okay, escape rope me. What do I want to give you? Blitzle. I think we'll give you Blitzle. I think that's what we'll do. And we're going to Guzma this guy back up. That's what we're going to do. So we'll chuck Ditto down. Chuck Kangaskhan down. We'll Ultra Ball away. We don't have any energies in the bin yet, do we? No. So Ultra Ball away the two energies. Go and get Parasect. Although, I'm thinking we'll go and get Zebstrika. Although, yeah, I've got Ditto here. Yeah, that's fun. Yep. So onto you. Onto you. Down. Down to the Ancients. Well, there's no point putting another energy card on you, so you might as well have it. Onto you. Onto you. And then we'll Guzma up this guy. That's fun. Don't want to sprint at the moment? I don't think so. I think all we want to do is an Enraged strike because that's enough. We'll get our 3 prize cards and we'll play from there. Just because this gives me another Guzma to play with as well. So I got Kogas. So pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. Over to you now. What have you got next? Apparently not a lot. Apparently not a lot. Hello, WWK. Welcome. Paras. Got an Espel to go and start setting up an attacker. Don't have draw, which is concerning. A lot of Ninetails, so I'm thinking Xurkitree is the first attacker. And then play from there. Especially when I don't have any draw, so... Yep, we'll draw a card. Certainly not draw. Ooh, go get me a draw. Oh, I should have Nestbuild first. Ah, yeah, you get me a Cynthia. That's fine. Alright, so we're going to Nest Ball for Xurkitree. That sounds good. We'll chuck a little Lightning Energy onto the Xurkitree here. We'll then Cynthia out of this hand. Get ourselves into, you know, plenty more Lightning Energies, but not Parases, which is what we want. Anyway, we'll pass it over. We don't want to play Kangaskhan down just yet. Not just yet. Because I'm assuming he's probably thinking a lot of Ninetails here. He gets a nice beacon off, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Try and get that Blastoise up and running. Like I said, we're probably looking at the old Xurkitree against this Alolan Vulpix just at the moment. That's how we're playing it. Is because I'm assuming this will be Alolan Ninetails coming. Nope, war total Blastoise. Alright, so Alolan Ninetails isn't coming on this turn. So, what we're going to do here is Lightning Energy to you. We're going to Kangaskhan down. Then we'll just Lillie pull on this one. We do get a nice Paras. We'll retreat out. We'll Parasect down. And now we'll Dazzle Blast. So I'm assuming you have the evolution for the Vulpix in hand. Hope you weren't expecting to beacon on this play. Because if you lose the Vulpix on the way back to me, that'd be pretty devastating. Alright, so we got Eevee and Snorlax. So Blastoise to power up Eevee and Snorlax. So I'm assuming it'll be an NG to you so you can get out of here and run away. Which means you're going to need a lot of NGs to be able to power up someone to attack this turn. Really just depends how many NGs you get. While Xurkitree's here, it's kind of nice just to delay while we're setting up the Kangaskhan. So you're going to set up the back guy and let the Vulpix KO, or if you got the evolution. I'm assuming you've got the evolution. Surely you've got the evolution. So Nestball. So we want to start powering up the Kangaskhan, leave Koga's traps for when this guy hits. Okay, so we probably want another Xurkitree set up ready to roll as well for when this guy comes. Missed. Didn't get a nice beacon, and this guy goes down, and I get to see who you're going to bring in. What would be good is to find another Parasect this turn. Ah, it's going to be this guy you're bringing in. Alright. Well, we'll DCE. We're just going to Cynthia here because you're going to confuse him anyway. Plus, you've got a nice Choice Band. We do want to Ultra Ball. I kind of want to keep the Choice Band. I think Choice Band's got to be it. We'll get rid of Guzma. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to get Parasect. We don't have any draw on the next turn, I do know that. But we'll just get another Parasect down. We'll chuck Parasect, we'll chuck Choice Band, and we'll hit him with you. Confuse the Eevee Snorlax. Inflict as much damage now as we can. I know that's probably one of the Ninetails coming, which means I need another Xurkitree at some stage. And a Crushing Hammer. Missed it. Seeing a lot of Crushing Hammer recently. Luckily, I'm seeing a lot of Tails. That's usually not what happens for me. Oh, whiffed on the Engie pull. So Eevee Snorlax gets the DCE. Has to flip to attack unless you get it out of there. And even if you do successfully attack, I'm pretty happy to hit in on the next play with Kangaskhan. So Nest Ball. The only thing is, I'm assuming you're going to have the Alolan Vulpix coming pretty soon, so that's a thing I've got to be aware of. But I'm going to have to probably play around. So yep, you do have it. So I need to find another Xurkitree. At least we get 3 prize cards here on the next play. So Kangaskhan, you're down. Just Koga's traps, we don't need that. Fortunately, we are a little bit bricked. So we're going to Family Combo GX here. Just to go and draw ourselves 5 cards as well. And get ourselves 3 prize cards. Cool. So we just need a Xurkitree down. So I'm assuming this is a lot of Ninetails that's coming. Hopefully my other Xurkitree is not prized, because I'm not running Stretcher in this deck. Not at the moment, anyway. Yeah, one of the Ninetails is here. That sounds fair. But what we are going to do is we're going to confuse the Alolan Ninetails. Because I'm assuming you're trying to stall the Alolan Ninetails. We'll confuse. You're going to be hit a few times with the old Parases. Yeah, we're liking this. So we're going Paras down, We'll Nest Ball, go and get myself... we don't have another Xurkitree, so that's bad. Alright, well, we'll Nest Ball... You know how I said, hopefully my other Xurkitree is not prized? Well, it is. We'll bring you out of the deck because I can get rid of you straight away. So, we'll dance the Ancients. Why not you? In fact, you, and I will just put one on each of you. Why not? That's fine. Complete waste of time, but anyway. What we are going to do is go Kangaskhan down. Lightning Energy to the Kangaskhan. We'll poison this at the same time. Yes. Because I need to play it because I need to confuse it. Yeah, of course. Alright, well, there's nothing I can do, so we'll just leave it at that. And let 50 damage go on that way. Unfortunately, it's not going to KO on the way back to me. Oh, yes, it is if you don't get out of the active, actually, because it's poisoned as well. Oh, no, it only gets 50 damage. Yeah, it's not. So, that's good for you. You've delayed the game a little bit. But we do have a way into a Parasect next. Just to increase the damage output on these guys. Maybe I need to throw a Stretcher into this deck. Who knows? Gone heavy on the Blastoise now. You're going to retreat it out of here. If you do, hit in for 150. Do damage to yourself. We've got Koga's traps to one-shot you. We've used our GX, so we don't want to use do anything there. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to Koga's trap because we need to confuse you here. Unfortunately, that's just, yeah, it is what it is. I've got to do what I've got to do. We'll get rid of you two at the moment. Go and get Parasect down. This guy's going to probably stall for the win, unfortunately. Unless this can find me the ultimate prize cut. Or I can find Guzma. That's the other way. Good, Xurkitree. Thank you, Xurkitree. So he's going to try and stall. Although, you can potentially attack this turn with the Lone Ninetails. So how many Koga's traps do I have left? So I know. 2 in deck. Have I binned any Guzmas yet? 1. Alright. Oh, you missed. Okay, well that's fine, that's fine. You've stalled it. Oh, you're gonna give up. You stalled it, but yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. I like where we're at. Hello, Anna Razor, and welcome. So, Kangaskhan goes up front, and that's about all we can do. There we go. So let's get started. Dedenne up front. It's unfortunate for you. No value over Dedenne, plus just a 160 HP Pokemon just tasty sitting there for me at some stage. Which is really good for me. Rhyhorn, is this going to be a milling based deck? Okay, so you want this guy in the active, so... Or is this your tech? To take out Pikaroms and stuff? Gotta think about what I want to do here. Definitely a Rhydon build anyway. Let's Guzma up this guy. Chuck a DCE onto you. We'll Nest Ball. Go and get ourselves Ditto. And I should have actually checked to see whether Zebstrika was there. He is good. Get ourselves Paras, or just in case he gets that push down, attack off, maybe Xurkitree down. That's fine. And we'll just get a bit of confusion into play. So I went that way just to try and delay it a little bit with the Guzma action. Try and buy myself a little bit more time. So we're getting electromagnetic radar to get to Dedenne in again. So really going hard after that. Giovanni's Exile. Trip to Dedenne on the field. This is a real aggressive build of trying to get to them. Plus I need the DCE. Alright, looks like I've got to go this guy up. He did get the Giovanni's XR, unfortunately. Now Mewtwo to go and reset it. So I was there for the next turn. Alright, well what I've got to do, I think, is go with the switcheroo. This guy. And Family Combo GX. Take out the Rhydon. Draw some cards here. Well, plenty of Parases all of a sudden. And hope that you don't have the DCE. Because I know Giovanni's Exile's there. Now we're just hoping he didn't get into that DCE. Which with Koga's, I do have the KO on this Rhydon as well. So Diglett, he's here for his underground work. Low bump. Ouch. Well, that was ridiculous. Gonna stretch it back to Dene, unfortunately. Which I'm assuming this will be Giovanni's Exile, then to Dene to try and find that NG. Which is unfortunate, and that's a Parasect down. Did get the NG. That's going to be Rhydon next turn as well, so you only need an NG card, and you've got a lot on the discard again. It's going to Ultra Ball. What are you going to get yourself? What I'm kind of hoping is you have some Rhyhorns prized. Guaranteeing Giovanni's again for the next turn. What we've got to hope again is... We'll play you. We'll play two of you. Because that's how many we need to get into something good. You're not attacking me, so this is the only attacker I need. Well, Koga's here. And we'll now NG Strike. Take out Rhydon. Put pressure on you to find another NG card again. And unfortunately, I don't think he had another way into an NG card. Hello, Codestar, and welcome. Kangaskhan up front. We'll go with the Ditto down back. This isn't actually a good hand at all. Let's leave it at that for a moment. Maybe I should have played the other Kangaskhan. Find me a draw supporter with these mulligans, please. Blastoise, Crush Awake. Okay. Plenty of water acceleration. We will play the other Kangaskhan down. Tapu Fini. Alright, so this guy can discard all my energies, so I gotta be careful of that. So I'm thinking we just chuck the lightning energy on there until we're ready to go with the old Engage Strike or Familiar Combo. With him seeing the active though, a nice 20 damage on is, you know, absolutely beautiful. Brings him within range quite nicely, so... Alolan Vulpix. Be interesting to see if you bring the Alolan Vulpix on. You will. Alright, is this to potentially... I'm smelling the potential of a Ninetails. So let's prepare for that. Let's prepare for that. We'll chuck the DC on you for the moment. Kind of want to keep you so I can get into that, but... Sea of Nothingness? Now this is going to be like the... You're trying to set up Blastoises, aren't you? We'll chuck you out. Or Cynthia. Got Blower at some stage. We'll just split Spiral Punch. Get you a little bit confused. And unfortunately this hand's not much better. I was actually better off holding the previous hand so I could guarantee a Parasect up here. So it'll be interesting to see if he's swinging with the Tapu Fini now to get rid of the DCE. And GX attack. So I really don't want to, if I can avoid it. Ah, he got the beacon away. Attach another energy to the Kangaskhan. I really probably want to avoid that if I can, because I'm smelling that Tapu Fini coming into play here. Which means that what I'm really going for is finding the Parasect so I can get Parasect up. At least you're not going to Blastoise out in the next turn. So a Nest Ball here. Go and get Paras. Or a Blitzle. Oh wow, I've got way too many attackers down in the field at the moment. We'll go and get Blitzle because I'm wanting to make this Ditto a Parasect. Chuck the lightning to you. Cynthia. Come on, Parasect. Alright, we'll have to do it this way. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Go and get Parasect out. And we'll now Spiral Punch. That's enough to get rid of the Vulpix. Get a prize card, send Tapu Fini up front. Like I said, I am smelling that this one is going to be a GX attack here. Unless you manually retreat out to get this Vulpix up. Be interesting to see if you do manually retreat out to go and get Vulpix. And then what I'm looking for is just another energy to KO that Vulpix straight away. Energy attachment to the Squirtle. Are you going to keep the Vulpix hidden on the bench? What are you going to do? You could GX attack and get rid of the energy. That's true. An Ultra Ball. Getting rid of Max Potion. What are you going to go and pull in? Wartortle. So you're going to manually evolve him up. Potentially, anyway. If only, like, if I top deck an energy, if you don't GX and I top deck an energy, I could Guzma or something and switch back. And I think that's nearly the play. Guzma up the Squirtle and switch back if I top deck an energy. If I don't top deck an energy, then I think we've just got to go all out trying to get rid of this Vulpix. Squirtle and Blastoise. We got the top decked energy. I just feel like the better play right here, right now, is to Guzma up the Squirtle to guarantee that that's not becoming something vital right here, right now. Guzma him up. Or retreat back out. Or energy attach. And do I want more cards here? No, we'll just Enraged Strike. We're fine with that. Get a prize card. Ultra Ball. Alright, so Vulpix hits the field. Now we just got to be careful how many lightning energies, like how many energies in total we've discarded. So can get rid of the Vulpix here. Unfortunately, the Blastoise is going to be out next. There's nothing I can really do about that. That's fine. I'm concerned about your GX attack. Oh, it doesn't discard them actually. It just shuffles them all into my deck. Oh, your GX attack doesn't really bother me. Lola Ninetails, it's not going to get out on this turn, buddy. And make sure of that. What we are going to do is Ultra Ball and go and get my Koko. Yep, go and get the Koko. And just Koko back. A couple of lightning energies here. And then we're going to Cynthia. Excellent. We'll go with an EXP share to this guy. And a Paras down. And we're fine with that. Oh, hang on. DCE to you. Why not? And we'll now Enraged strike. That's all we need to do. Smack into this Vulpix. Get another prize card. So is it going to be Tapu Fini or is it going to be Squirtle? I mean, the Tapu Fini I think is a bit hard for you now because I've got other attackers set. So the GX attack I'm not worried about so much anymore. The Blastoises I am aware you've got the Alolan Vulpix running around. So the Alolan Ninetails because you drew him in the last play. But how many Alolan Vulpixes are you playing? And it's going to take a couple of turns for you to get him back out. If you Guzma something up, well, I've got the switch with the Tate Liza. If you fully evolve him, I've got the one shot. And you would need to have Choice Band to get the one shot on me. So you got the candy. So you've got your first Blastoise up. Finally. The reason why I have the one shot is because he... to attack, he's got to do 30 damage to himself. So, and I've got the GX attack handy, ready to roll. Didn't really need the Choice Band on you, but anyway. We're fine with what we're doing. So where do you want to put those water energies? Keep in mind, you've worked hard to get that Blastoise up. Okay, attaching to the Squirtle back there. Which means I'm going to need to find Koga's... Oh, you must have a water energy in hand. I was going to say I'm going to need to find Koga's to get this Blastoise out. I am going to need to find Koga's to get this Blastoise out. Alright, let's go and find Koga's, hopefully. No, no Koga's. Unfortunate. Alright. Here's what it is. What we'll do here... I don't really want to attach to anyone. We might as well attach to you, just set you up. And we'll shuffle here. That's fun. There's Koga's. At least we got it for the next turn. We'll Ultra Ball away here. We don't need you or you, I don't think. I think we'll go and get Zebstrika just to play it safe. So we'll have you set for the next turn. And right now we're just going to Spiral Punch, Confuzzle you, and play from there. And a powerful Squall. I'd say you're going to pay retreat costs, but that's going to be tough as well. If you don't choose to attack, well then you're just wasting a Blastoise. Alright, well you've just wasted a Blastoise. I don't think I need to do anything here. I mean, I could energy attach this guy just so you're set up. Why not? And we'll just Enraged Strike. Get rid of the Blastoise. Got Guzma. We've got Koga's. You're planning to attack at some point? Aha, you got Blastoise GX. So you can one-shot me now. And one-shotting you is a little bit tougher. Glad I got rid of that Blastoise when I did. So what we want to do here, so assuming you get the one shot, which you do have, we want to go this Kangaskhan in, obviously. Koga's Trap it. And then Enraged Strike. And get as much damage on the board as possible. I think we do Sprint out of the hand, despite it throwing away a Guzma. It'd be my last Guzma gone though. But I so want to find that Parasect. Well, let's just think of numbers. How much does the numbers matter? 160, 130, so 130. 150, 170, it doesn't really matter, does it? 180, 190. Oh, we got top deck Parasect anyway. Well, we'll just Koga's Trap. And we'll just Enraged GX. Family combo. Because 160, 180, 200, 240... minus the 30, 210, add the poisons, 230. It doesn't quite get there. So we'll just family combo. And draw another 5 cards. We're fine with that. So the extra 10 damage wouldn't have mattered here. Because 180 with an extra, if you can't get it out of the active, with an extra 40, 50... damage doesn't get there. Interesting. Well, that gets rid of the water energy at least. What's your GX TEU again? Okay. Well, it's one way to try and delay things, I guess. If you send him to the bench, I am like chasing after him. Oh, maybe not, because I need to find Kogas again. Crush away, discarding 2. Oh, at least there's a couple of energies gone. To go and find 2 cards from your deck. What cards could help you? Rare Candy and Blastoise. That's what it's got to be. Now you need to find a lot of water energies. Plus, you need to somehow get him healed up. Because otherwise you're attacking through confusion, which I'm pretty happy with. If that's what you're going to do. I really do think I need to get another Kangaskhan set up. I think that's got to be a priority here. Leaving that Blastoise in the active is pretty dangerous, dude. Because that's 50 damage, plus 160, plus, well, 130. Plus another 50 again. Oh, not quite enough. Not quite enough. Pretty dangerous, but not quite dangerous enough. If I Guzma this guy up, I can't get to enough range. If I Guzma this guy up, it gets me 1 prize card. Don't want to Guzma anything. We will Pokégear, go and get ourselves another Kogas. We're going to Ultra Ball away, I think, the Xurkitree and the Lillie. Go and pull ourselves... No, we don't have another Kangaskhan. Alright, we'll go and pull ourselves Paras in. Looks like we're all in with the Xurkitree and the Kangaskhan at the moment. And right here, we'll just go with the Enraged Strike. Put you under a lot of pressure anyway, because you got to get out of the active here. Or you've got to heal him completely again. Oh, it's nail biting close that. 10 HP. 10 HP. That's all it was. But you've now got to find a way to get out of this. You do have the way. Alright. We'll go Xurkitree. You could send Xurkitree all my energies back. That's something you could do. Maybe I should have chucked Paras in actually. Yeah, that would have been smarter because I've got you set up to attack. That was a dumb move when I think about this. So Xurkitree goes down. Mind you, if you bring Blastoise back, then that's game. So you can't bring Blastoise back right now. And I have Guzma for game here. Which is the reason why I didn't want to get rid of Guzma, because if you tried running away, I wanted to chase you back down. So you fled to the bench. You are going to bring him back. What are you thinking? Oh, that's game. That is now game. Ah, we'll save an energy at the same time. Kangaskhan, you're out there. Maybe you just didn't have anything else. Maybe that was the thing. Alright, and it is time to rate this deck. And starting with damage here, I really feel like this deck was a more aggressive build of the Xurkitree deck because we can more consistently hit big numbers with the Enraged Strike because we can easily get our opponent confused and poisoned and have Parasects helping us out while smacking him with the Kangaskhan. So, yeah, it was a more aggressive build with that, and we can more consistently hit big numbers with the damage, and we're giving the damage a 9 out of 10. Unfortunately, that aggression, though, does come at a bit of a cost, and the cost is the defense side of things, because 180 HP on Kangaskhan with a 2 prize card Pokemon isn't high enough, really, on the defensive side of things, and he's got a terrible weakness. So that's difficult to play around with, and the defense here, we need to hope that confusion sticks a little bit and maybe they flip some tails or just get some big KOs by staying up quicker than our opponent. So the defensive side of things is the weakness of this deck, just because, yeah, 2 prize card Pokemon with 180 HP isn't high that we are dependent on. So the defense side of things, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. As for reliability, what I actually found with this deck is, unlike the Xurkitree deck, we didn't need as many Parasects out there to be really effective because, you know, Koga's Trap in combination with Enraged Strike actually works for us really nicely. So we only need 1 or 2 Parasects up there, and we're really starting to put a lot of pressure on our opponent. We get 3 of them on the board and we're absolutely laughing at that stage. So yeah, there wasn't as many moving parts to actually put together other than trying to find Koga's traps, and Zebstrika helps us out quite nicely to sprint through and find those pieces when we get a little bit stuck. So we do like the reliability here. We're giving the reliability an 8 out of 10. So overall, what do I think? Well, like I said, I really feel like this Kangaskhan deck is a more aggressive build of the Xurkitree deck. So it's more GX dependent. It loses the defense side of it, but adds bigger numbers on the attacking end. And I really do like that because I like dealing big numbers. So overall, we're giving it an 8 out of 10.